All right, folks, I got another figure unboxing for you today right here on the Premier Wrestling Enterprises YouTube channel. Hello, everybody. It's your buddy, your pal, Michael here. Hope everybody is doing great, and I'm glad that you decided to join me today. If you'll notice the address right here on this box, it says Cornette's Collectibles. Me and Jim Cornette, man, we are like that. So, no, I'm just joking. He doesn't even know me. But nonetheless, I've got a couple of two-pack figures in here that I looked up on. What I mean by that was, me and Miss Jacqueline were leaving, I guess it was Papa John's one night, and she turned on some music that I just absolutely couldn't stand. I said, hey, turn on the Jim Cornette Experience. She said, what is that? I said, it's his podcast. What is wrong with you, lady? And so she put that on, and the very first thing he started talking about was some new wrestling figures that had been released on Cornette's Collectibles, and I thought, holy crap. So I just, as I said, I lucked into these, because if I had not have asked her to put the Jim Cornette Experience on that night, I may have been too late. Now listen, at the time I'm filming this, they still had some of these available. I do not know how many. I don't know what the quantity is, how many are left, but nonetheless, if you want some of these figures for yourself, they got some bundles on there, and you need to check them out at Cornette's Collectible. Well, I think it's jimcornette.com, and then you can get to the collectibles page. All right. Piece of cardboard. Oh, no. Oh, my. What is that, folks? That would be called packing peanuts. Well, let me move the box back out of the way real quick, folks, because you know where these are going to go. I am super excited about these two packs. As a fan of old school wrestling, my top 3 tag teams of all times. Can y'all still hear me? Because I've turned away from the camera. My top 3 tag teams of all time. Number 1 is both versions of the Midnight Express. Okay? That would be obviously Bobby. And then Dennis and Stan. And then my number 2 team is Tully and Arn. And then number 3 is going to be both versions of the Heavenly Bodies. I'm not going to separate the Midnight Express and the Heavenly Bodies, because there was different members and so forth. I just like the Midnight Express and the Heavenly Bodies. So, speaking of that, I picked up the 2-pack of Loverboy Dennis and Beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express. This is Loverboy Dennis's very first figure. So glad to add these to the collection. 40th anniversary set. These are only available on jimcornette.com. They are produced by the Figures Toy Company. What is it? Figures Inc. Toy Company, I believe. Figures Toy Company. Anyway, they've produced a lot of great figures. Some of you like them, some of you don't, but I do. And like I said, I'm super excited to have this 2-pack in my collection. The next 2-pack that I picked up, I absolutely had to have this one. The Heavenly Bodies. Look at this. Dr. Tom Pritchard, Sweet Stan Lane, the Heavenly Bodies from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. You all may know them from their run in the WWF when it was Tom Pritchard and Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey. But guys, for me, Smoky Mountain Wrestling was where it was at when I was a kid. And look at that picture on the back. Got the Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championships right there draped across their shoulders. Joint venture of Figures Toy Company and jimcornette.com. So I already picked up, well, I didn't pick it up. Miss Jacqueline got me the Tom Pritchard single figure for Christmas, and little did I know that they would be releasing the Heavenly Bodies 2-pack later on down the road. I love it. Oh, man. Dang, I don't know where I can rank these as far as my favorite figures in my collection, because I have several, but as I'm sure all of you all do, but dang, by far this 2-pack of the Heavenly Bodies. Now you say, well, my God, it's just Stan Lane and Tom Pritchard. Folks, you won't find a bigger fan of Smoky Mountain Wrestling than this dude right here. I went to every event that they had in Morristown, Tennessee, at East High School, and then later on at the Tally Ward Building, and was able to go. Now, I was a kid then, okay, so I couldn't drive, but my parents took me, and they actually dropped me off. You can't do that nowadays, folks, but they dropped me off, and let me go to the wrestling. There's you also get a signed photo, and as you can see there, it is signed by all three. Your friend, Jim Cornette, Dr. Tom Pritchard, the Dr. Desire, and Sweet Stan Lane, the Sultan of Swing. Oh, no, is he the... No, he was the Gangster of Love. About got my catchphrases mixed up there. Also, looky here, folks. Also got the picture of the Midnight Express, your friend Jim Cornette, lover boy Dennis Condrey, Midnight Express signed right there across the tennis racket. Really hit me hard when Bobby passed away. I was a super huge fan of Bobby Eaton. One of the most underrated wrestlers, and I know you can talk about underrated wrestlers all you want to all day long, but I've got about probably 5 that I can count on one, obviously 5 on one hand, of my top 5 most underrated wrestlers in professional wrestling, and Bobby Eaton is number 1 for me. I don't think he gets enough credit. I know all the guys, all the wrestlers, started to say all the boys. Folks, I'm not in the wrestling business. I can't use terminology like that, but all the wrestlers really liked him and stuff. Sorry about the glare from that light. Still trying to figure out a setup to record these videos. But anyway, that's what I picked up today from Cornette, JimCornette.com. Cornette's Collectibles. Folks, super happy with them. Go check them out if you want some of these. They have a 4-pack of the Midnight Express. That would be Dennis, Bobby, Stan, and then Jim Cornette is in there as well. And I can't remember how much it is. I know it's super expensive. These were like $100 a piece. And you say, well, that's pretty high. Well, when you want something, you're going to pay it, all right? And I paid it, and I'm glad I did. So I'm super, super happy with these. Okay, folks, thank you for joining me on the video today. Give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up on this video, folks, because I'm telling you what, these are top-notch figures here. Got some 8x10 signed as well. Also, leave me a comment below. What do you think about these figures? Do you like them? Do you not like them? I think they're great. I love the packaging. I've showed this off I don't know how many times, folks, but I'm just super excited about these figures. But anyway, let me know what you think about them. And let's see, subscribe to the channel and go over and check out all the Instagram accounts as well. Got 2 Instagram accounts that are aligned up with this brand too, so really appreciate that. All right, folks, going to try to put a video up every Wednesday at 7 p.m. going forward here on the YouTube channel, so hit that bell notification so you make sure you know when to join me over here. Okay, folks, talk to you later. Thank you for joining me again. Talk to you soon. See ya.